Palos, welcome back. So today I have an H-Mart grocery haul. Now, I have never done this on my channel. I figured I would. If you don't know what H-Mart is, it is a Korean supermarket. Now, they also carry Japanese and also Chinese items. I don't know if they carry Taiwanese and other areas, so correct me if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I just know that it is a Korean supermarket and predominantly the stuff that I do buy is Korean. So I'm gonna show you some of my favorite items that I personally like to eat. They're definitely different types of items if you're not used to eating Asian type of food and snacks and all that. I wanna give you recommendations because there's a lot of good stuff, especially if you love like certain stews and noodles and stuff. So I'm gonna give you some recommendations. Okay, I'm gonna start with the frozen stuff first though, because they have really good treats and good like side items that I wanna put in the freezer so that they don't go bad. I'm one where I always think it's really awesome for people to expand their palates, so I like to try a little bit of everything. One thing that is on my list is I have never truly ate Indian food, so if you can suggest anything to me, if you're in the OC area, like Orange County, if there's any specific Indian places I should go, Indian restaurants or any of that, let me know because I'm dying to try out some Indian food. That's one like realm I have not truly dipped in. I kind of just had like a taste of like a super spicy curry like a long time ago. This is one of my favorite items in the morning time. It's a Korean pancake and it's taro flavor right here. So I basically just put this in the pan or I'll just microwave it and then put it in the toaster because it is good when it's crispy. But it's basically like a really thin flaky bread with taro. Now they have red bean, they have a cinnamon one. What else do they have? They have so many different flavors, but I specifically love the taro and it is right here. So yeah, I'll even eat this like for dessert because I don't know, I just love the sweetness of it. It's not too sweet, FYI. I think that this one is like the perfect amount of sweetness, not too sweet, not too bland. So I really, really love this. And it comes with 4 of them. I'm excited to show you guys this stuff because I think it's so important to like try different types of food. Okay, so I don't know if you guys know about Korean corn dogs, but that is literally our addiction before. Well, we're still addicted to them, but we don't eat them as much because obviously they're not the healthiest, but I'm obsessed with Korean corn dogs, and now that we live in Orange County, there's a couple of them that we go to. Oh my gosh, chef's kiss. I have a picture of me eating one at Chungcheong, which is my favorite spot. They have another one called Marurong, I believe, and that one is good too, but there's something about their honey mustard sauce at the Chungcheong in Garden Grove that is so freaking bomb. I love it. But if you haven't tried it, I highly recommend trying it. You can also make your own, but there's something about their batter that I know they add in rice flour, like mochiko flour, which I have, and I've tried to get it down and I can't get it down. I just cannot, but it's definitely my favorite. I love their Korean corn dogs, but they also have those in the store at H-Mart. The only thing is that I have tried them and they're not like regular hot dog, like a pork sausage or regular hot dog sausage. They're a fish cake. So I'm pretty open to stuff, but for some reason, I didn't really care for the fish cake at all. It was too fishy for me, and the texture, I don't know, was a little bit too rubbery. So if you're sensitive with that, don't try that. They do have an all mozzarella, but this is what I'm getting to. Look how I'm like so into everything. They have the crispy cheese balls right here. Now, I don't remember if this is the exact brand that I got because there was one, I don't think it is. I think it's a different brand because that one ended up being slightly sweet. So it was like a sweet and savory one. So yeah, crispy cheese balls. I don't think so though. I think this is a different one. So I'm kind of hoping this is more on the savory side, like the regular corn dogs, because the sweet and savory was good, that one that I got, but I just hope it's just like more salty if anything. Next in the refrigerator section, I got rice cakes. Now, this is tteokbokki and it is divine. I love this in any of my ramen soups. Like I am obsessed. I can eat rice cakes a lot of times within the week. It is such a delicious meal when you add this in. And if you don't know what this tastes like, here, let me show you. If you don't know what this tastes like, it's just rice, but they pound it and then they cut it into these little, I don't know what you call them, little cylinder, little pieces, and they're chewy. And it's not like mochi, but it's chewy. It's not as chewy as mochi, but it's that chewy factor. They're more, I don't know how to describe it, but they're chewy rice. And they are really good in any ramen soups. You can also get these pre-made in a pack. Well, not pre-made, but it comes with like a spice packet, the gochujang spice, and then it comes with the powder and the everything, and you cook it up. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Korean tteokbokki, and they put cheese on top and scallions and onions, and it is spicy. You can make it as spicy as you want, which is why I personally like getting my own, because sometimes they're a little bit too spicy. Like, I'm telling you, spicy. My meter for spice right now is not too good, so I'm trying to build it up because I love spicy foods, but I don't want to get too spicy because I don't want that rumble in the jungle. I don't want the McGurgles. Oh, here's a perfect example. This one's, I've never tried this one, but it says it's a soupy, sweet and spicy rice cake. So I like the stews. That's how I personally like them most of the time. Okay, this needs to go in the freezer like now. This is the Malona bar. If you guys have never heard of this, it's super popular, but it's not like a Korean item, I don't believe. I think this one is, I don't know. The coconut one, I love the melon one. That one's really good. It was all sold out. Strawberry is really good, but I wanted to try coconut. I've never tried coconut, but if you ever try it and you like honeydew melon, try the melon one. It is so good. They just came out with a regular ice cream, like a tub of ice cream. You could scoop it out. I was gonna get it, but then I was like, oh, I just kind of like the convenience of a bar. I'm excited to try this because you can't go wrong with these. There's so many good popsicles for summertime. If you guys watch Dana Ann here, oh my gosh, she has given me so many good recommendations. She's part Korean and her favorite popsicle is called the Screw Bar. And I know it's like a crazy name, right? And it's basically like a strawberry popsicle. You have to try it out. It comes in like a silver bag. I didn't get it this time, but I could literally have a Screw Bar popsicle every single day ever since she recommended them. So thank you, but no thank you, because now I'm like addicted to them. This is my first time trying this. This is the Hong Kong style chashu bao or chashu bun, but it's like, you know, it's kind of like a manapua or a bao, and they put the meat in the center. I specifically love chashu bao. I don't know, I like the sweetness of the meat. So I'm gonna try this one out. Hopefully it's good, because sometimes whenever you buy them in the bakery, they're really nice and fresh and the bread is fluffy, but it doesn't have too much taste. The taste is really from the meat on the inside. But sometimes I'm really picky on the bun to meat ratio, because sometimes you'll have this really glorious bun that's like this big, and it comes with like the paper, you peel it off, and when you bite into it, it's almost like all bun still, and you just see white. You're like, where's the filling? And sometimes some places don't put enough filling. So I'm hoping, since these are mini ones, that the ratio is a little bit better. So next up I have a soup, and I personally have never tried this. And this is the kimchi soup with pork, and this is the kimchi jjigae right here. And this is basically like the soup base. So it's like a kimchi flavor soup, and it has the kimchi in it. So then you add all the things that you want, but it says with pork. Like I said, I've never tried this one before. Again, if you have never tried kimchi, it's so hard to describe because it's like a pickled cabbage, but it's like kind of spicy with like a peppery flavor. But then there's also like fish sauce in it, I believe. It's so hard. It's just like, if you like pickled stuff and spicy, then I think you would like kimchi. But this one's the soup. So I want to try this, and I'm going to add in tofu and my rice cake, because I'm addicted to rice cakes, you guys. They have every single type of meat that you eat at Korean barbecue. They're gonna have it there. Now, their meats are much more expensive than your typical $20 all you can eat. The cuts of meat are really, really good. Now, this one is the marinated beef slice short rib. This one was $25.57. It's a lot of meat though, but it's very good quality meat. And then obviously when you have your KBBQ, you like any of your banchan. So those are basically your sides. You know, when you have like your mashed potato, your kimchi, your pickled radish, all of that, your rice paper. And then they also have the kimchi cucumber. This is my favorite. I always buy this. I wish I knew how to make this on my own. Sometimes I do buy cucumber and I know how to make a little concoction with sesame oil and all that. It's a really good healthy snack. But I just bought this because it's pickled and done and all that. Okay, so now one of my favorite veggies to eat is enoki mushrooms. And it's so funny because I watch TikTok a lot, and it seems like people are just discovering enoki mushroom, and they're super nice and crunchy. So you just cut off the end, and it doesn't have like a super distinct taste. It's very, again, another really hard thing to describe, but the crunchiness and the texture is really good in soups. I don't know, it just kind of balances it out. But yeah, I got 2 packages of this. Then I have, oh, I wanted to try this because I've never tried it. It looked really good. And it's the turtle chips. Now, they have a lot of cool snacks. Like, there's so many, though. Like, when you go to a chip aisle, to me, in, like, the regular grocery store, like American chips, you pretty much know what they taste like. It's just like a different brand with a slightly different flavor. No, over here, you see so many different flavors. There's spicy, there's sweet, there's honey butter chips. Like, have you ever heard of honey butter? I personally don't like those. I know people love them, but yeah, they have everything. Shrimp chips is obviously always a staple. They have spicy garlic shrimp chips, but this one is, it says sweet corn flavor. So I'm excited to try this. Turtle chips. Right here. It had to be a popular one because they were almost gone. Then I wanted to try another one, and these are pea crackers, and they're wasabi flavor. I love any type of wasabi flavor chip or like peas. They're really good. So I'm excited to try these little chips. They just look like little spirals. My favorite noodles, I'm going to recommend these to you. Oh my gosh, my top favorite. So my number one has to be this one, the kimchi noodle soup from this brand. I don't know what it is, but it is so freaking good. Like, really, really good. The flavor is great. It's not spicy. At least to me, it's not spicy. But it just has so much kimchi flavor. So when I make this, I actually add in more kimchi to really bump it up, and it is really good. So this is what it looks like. If you ever want to try kimchi soup, that's my favorite. And then my favorite spicy noodle is, I'm sure you guys have heard of the Samyang brand. Like, there's the volcano noodles, there's the carbonara, there's the regular hot chicken flavor ramen. So you guys know the ramen challenge. Well, this is basically that, but in stew. So the stew one, the soup one. So you can make a whole pot of it. So it's not just like just the noodle. You get your soup. I like to add in tofu, onions, green onions. I like adding in, obviously, my tteokbokki in there, my rice cake. So yeah, and like, look, they have the enoki mushrooms. That's really good. You can add in an egg in there. Oh, that brings it up a level. But yeah, any veggies you want, you could add. I really like also bok choy with it. This is spicy though. I'm not gonna lie. This is straight spicy. It's not as spicy as the 2 times spicy, the twice as spicy noodle challenge. That literally made me hurt so bad. I was dying for like 4 days. My stomach was messed up and it was not fun. So I can't do those, but I can do the regular spicy ones. But now I really prefer this one, the stew one. But yeah, I do have the regular ones in my cupboard too. I'm not gonna lie and say, oh, I don't like them. I do like them, but I prefer the stew. I have those ones because I thought I grabbed the stew. Enoki mushroom. What's this? Oh, okay. So if you have never tried this out, they actually sell those on Amazon, and it's an exfoliating mitt. So I found a larger one, and they're made in Korea, and it's a exfoliating body towel. You have to be super, super careful with this though, because it's abrasive. So you just kind of I only do this at the most twice a week, but you will almost like freak out when you see the dirt and dead skin that comes off. It's a lot. If you have a self tanner on, I'm just warning you right now, this will exfoliate it completely off. So yeah, it's really good. I really like it. It has made my skin so smooth. I used to have super rough elbows, and now they're so soft. Like super, super soft. And I never realized how rough they were. And I almost was grossed out with myself because I said, oh my gosh, it feels like I have scabs at the end of my elbows, you guys. Oh my gosh. And now they're so damn smooth, and it's because of this. I use it on my kneecaps. I use it all over my body, except your face. Do not do your face. You have to be careful. Don't do it. No, and when you scrub yourself, don't scrub yourself really hard, because you can buy these off of Amazon, and that's where I first tried them out. It's like, wow, this is like a holy grail freaking exfoliator little mitt that I got, but this one is like the big size, because on Amazon, I don't know, I think they're really pricey. This one was $4 each. And on Amazon, it's like $15 for like 4 little squares, but you know, it's Amazon. My palate and stuff has changed, and I'm not really a big time fan of spicy like hot chips, but I happened to see a TikTok where this family in Japan was trying out hot Cheetos for the very first time. And I wanted to try these because look, they're the Asian version. Now, I don't know if this is Korean or Chinese or Japanese. I don't know. I don't want to say, but can you let me know? Here it is right here. And when she tried them out, or let her family try them out, I'm gonna open them up. They weren't as red. And it's because they don't approve like all that red 40 and all of that. So let's see. They're not. Look, you guys. They're light like the ones that she had. Oh my gosh. So, okay, let's see. Ooh. They're almost like sweet and spicy. Oh my gosh. Wait, maybe these aren't like the flaming hot ones, because I thought they were because he had the flame coming, but look, it shows garlic and like peppers. Does anybody know what this flavor is, if it's really flaming hot? Because, wow, this is such a good taste though. Okay, it's not spicy though. It's more like a combination of this, like garlicky, peppery, but it's not spicy. I actually really like these, and they do not taste like they have a ton of crap in them. Soybean, egg, peanut, shrimp, tomato. Oh, so it kind of tastes like a shrimp chip. Wow, that is so cool. And then I always just get my little probiotic drinks. Try to guess what flavor. What flavor they are. Pineapple right here. Here's the kimchi we like to get. There's this one right here. And the thing that I like to do with the kimchi is not just only eat it on the side, is I take all the juice and I'll pour it when I make my stews, and it bumps up like the kimchi taste, like I said. But yeah, this one is really good. This one's our favorite. And they even sell, this is like one of the smaller ones. They sell them in a big jar. I just picked up some medium firm tofu for my stews, or whenever I just want to have, you know, tofu stir fry. Bok choy, because I love bok choy and it's a really good price over there. I almost forgot to show you these two items, and I just had a chip break. These are so good. Oh my gosh. I can kind of taste a little bit of spice now that I put like 20 in my mouth. But let me just show you two drinks. I wanted to try out this guava drink. I don't know. I've never tried it out, but this is what it looks like right here. I just always like picking up drinks because in the refrigerated section, and it's pretty fun too. Like they have all the single drinks so you can see what you want to try. And they have a lot of them already cold. And then there's some that they have in singles that are just warm. They don't need to be refrigerated. But they do have the cold ones so you can have a drink like right after. And this is the ramunade. Now, my favorite is the lychee and also grape. So I got grape right here. And it's like a soda. It is sugary, but the grape doesn't taste like regular grape. It's like, I don't know. This one's made with real sugar. It has like a white grape flavor. That's how I take it as, but it's so good. So you open it up and there's a little cap and you flip it down and you push it and this ball goes down right into here and it stays. It won't drop. And I don't know, it's just like really fun and it's really good. But yeah, it's just a carbonated soft drink, ramunade, and grape. So yeah, I like grape, I like lychee, and I like the original too. That one's good, but grape is my favorite, I think. I'm kind of in shock by those little Cheetos. They weren't even spicy, but they have such a good flavor. All right, guys, well, that is it. Hopefully this haul kind of inspired you to try different things. I think it's always good to expand your palate. And yeah, in case you ever felt intimidated, because I have always seen comments like randomly, like on videos, like, oh, I want to go in there so bad, but I don't know what to get, and I feel intimidated. Hopefully these items inspired you you can try them out. But when you go in the store, you can it's a lot. I'm telling you, it's a lot. So I get it that you don't know what to get, but try some of my picks. I think you can't go wrong. And also just venture out and try things. I mean, it's a lot of the pictures are self-explanatory. Or what do you like personally getting at H-Mart? Do you have an H-Mart, or do you have your own personal like Korean market that you go to, or Japanese or Chinese, any of that? I really love going to Mitsuwa as well, the Japanese market. They have a lot of good items there. But yeah, I've just been like on an H-Mart kick. I really like H-Mart and they have a ton of stuff that we love. So hopefully you guys enjoy this new type of haul because yeah, I figured I'd introduce you guys to stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video. Mwah! Whoop, whoop.